and it gives me great pleasure to say the words House of Love, Ghostbusters, and several other related products. The first of our heroes to be introduced is the disreputable, come on. Sorry about that. Whose apartment building just happens to have been designed by a traumatized lunatic. And I was doing so well too. Zool, Mother Crusher, Zool! This puppety blob of ectoplasmic, for reasons that are illustrated thus, detailing the media's after a brief montage detailing the publicity infatuation with the fledgling Ghostbusters, we meet our fourth buster, Mr. Winston Zedmore. Peck protests, but the apocalypse clearly trumps a few environmental violations. I was going to go and say Louis. Again. So if you're looking for a great night in, who you gonna call? Ghostbusters. Voiceover pickups. Our heroes survive their ordeal. Luckily, a brace of heroes steps up to the plate to keep these aliens from overwhelming the indigenous population. In one breath, what am I thinking? As in us. The pair descend to inspect the asteroid. The army cleaned out. And even worse, when they lose it, Wayne starts singing! Though I will say that evolution is a that one's going in the bloopers. And there were a few very cringeworthy moments, and I think that's a better summation than anything I could write. Voiceover pickups. Or I should say voiceover pick up, because there's just one. Because he already knows about the attack. Ira tries to That's much later that he tries to Dr. Reed. That's a new euphemism for it. No, I've got a dirty mind. The film... Thank you for reminding me. Back at Gabriel's house, Ginger. And Gabriel explains. But shock! Ginger's alive! And so is Gabriel. What a way to end a movie. This movie succeeds in eliciting an emotional and visceral response there. Or so I've heard. Voiceover pickups. I want to try and get the sarcasm in there. It'll do. Come on. Newly promoted. Detective Matsui goes to retrieve the tape. 2 squadrons intervene, but there's no sign of the bogies. But shock! There never were bogies at all! And Chief Nugget there. And 3 blimps disrupt. This movie is... And in my opinion, if you want a real treatise on giant robots in war, you should try Gundam Wing. But that's another story. Voiceover pickups. I like Comes Under Attack better. And that should do it.